I'm Jessica Jewell, and this is your 10 News Update. Joe Biden has emerged as the 46th president-elect of the United States. NBC News projects the former vice president's victory after he put Pennsylvania out of President Trump's reach, clinching the 270 electoral votes needed for victory on Saturday. Biden also claimed Nevada. Spontaneous celebrations continued Saturday night from the White House to the West Coast. Count Roanoke Mayor Sherman Lee as one of President-elect Biden's supporters. He says he's glad the former vice president won. Lee told 10 News Saturday morning he likely paid more attention to the presidential race than his own this week. He says learning Biden had won was like a holiday for him. He believes Biden will succeed because of his major differences from President Trump. Former Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe says he has already been working with President-elect Biden on several projects. He says under Biden's leadership, more Americans can get access to things like affordable health care and high-speed internet. According to the former governor, Biden is set to release his new plan on addressing issues surrounding the coronavirus on Monday. Remember, you can always get your news, weather, and sports on the go with WSLS.com and the 10 News app. I'm Jessica Jewell, 10 News, working for you.